Some guitarists think they're not getting work because they're not talented enough, and a lot of the time that's not actually the case. So last night when I was gigging, something happened that's prompted me to give some advice based from my experience and things that I've done as well, as to why some guitarists don't get any work. I was performing last night and there was another act on after me, and first of all, the act that was on after me turned up right on the minutes, very late, and also turned up without equipment. And yes, this person got gigs clearly because he had the gig. However, once I'd packed down and was leaving, the venue did say to me, we won't be booking him again. So one of the things I would say to do to make sure that you do get work, and this is one of the reasons why some guitarists don't get work, is make sure you turn up early. Turn up an hour early. This is based off experience as well. I used to be horrendous for turning up late. Never on purpose either. No one purposely turns up late. Always make sure you're an hour early. If your stage time's at 7 o'clock, turn up at 6 o'clock to set up. And also, turn up with, it doesn't have to be the best equipment in the world that you have. Like, a cheap guitar can do the job great nowadays if it's set up great. The equipment doesn't matter. What matters is having the equipment in the first place. If it does the job, that's fine. Make sure you have guitar leads. Make sure you have a spare guitar lead. Make sure you have your picks. If you don't use picks, that's fine, just flat pick. Make sure you remember guitar, and this is a big one. Make sure you have spare strings or a spare guitar. You should always have spare strings as well. If you don't have this stuff, like, all these are little factors that can affect you getting your gigs. And then on top of that, a lot of the other reasons is people just don't have a refined enough set list. Your set list needs to consist of, if it's covers, it needs to consist of the sort of covers that people are likely to recognize. Don't just pick a cover out of the box that nobody's going to recognize, because if you're doing a covers gig, it's got to be something that people can sing along to, people can dance along to. If it's originals, that's a complete different thing. But a covers gig, absolutely. Song choice is such an important thing. If you're picking a B-side off an album that somebody's never heard, it's not going to work at a gig. Pick the singles. People can sing along to them and dance along to them as well. So yeah, based off last night, I just wanted to share, just make sure you're on time, it'll get you more gigs. Make sure you've got spare strings, it'll get you more gigs. Make sure you've got spare guitar leads, it'll get you more gigs. The reason I actually bring up the guitar lead is because, very embarrassingly, the person that turned up after me, after I'd finished packing up, he said to me, have you got a guitar lead that I can borrow by any chance? Because I've not brought one. I mean, obviously at this point I'm leaving, so I'm not going to give him a guitar lead. Not because I'm not nice or anything, like I would lend it, but I have other things to do and whatnot, and it's not my fault that he's forgotten his guitar lead. So I don't know what he sorted out and what sort of position he was in after that, whether he still managed to get the gig, but the venue did tell me that they won't be booking him again. So take note of those, and hopefully you get plenty of guitar gigs.